morning. How is everyone? Good? I'm going to set my tea down. I just wanted to have a chat with you guys, basically start at the top and talk a little bit about the theme for this year's conference. I'm sure you've been very aware with our identity. It's all over the center this year. I hope you've noticed that we've spent considerable more efforts on upping kind of the look and feel of the center in general. Our dichotomy, our theme, our umbrella this year is I am art and I am science. And really, as I said yesterday, that's really scratching the surface of what SIGGRAPH is. We're going to be creating these dichotomies over the next few years. We've also released what it means for 2013, and I'll introduce that chair later. But it's really important that you realize that so many more things exist within SIGGRAPH. But for the most part, most of our attendee base and contributors can divide themselves up into I am art and I am science. It's very exciting. It's very exciting to see people messing with that as well. I don't know if you've seen some of these hybridized t-shirts. People bought two and mixed them up because they've decided that they're a little bit more than those things. They're part art and part science. And that's actually how I feel most days. And as Brian introduced me, I am a visual artist. I work and teach in central Pennsylvania. And just recently, I've been on a team of engineers that won a $2 million National Science Foundation's grant. The first for an artist to get of its kind at my institution. So it's really nice to see artists and engineers working together in this way, and this is kind of what happens all the time at SIGGRAPH. Some exciting things have already happened at the conference, as you know. We opened up very quickly with the Business Symposium, which had about approximately 150 people in attendance, for all accounts from Jill Smolin, who was the chair and the facilitator for that day, where they had an excellent time. Lots of good thoughts and action items and strategies came out of that meeting, and by all accounts, it's become one of our more successful editions in terms of programs for the conference. In addition, yesterday, of course, we had the keynote session with Jane McGonigal. I hope some of you were able to hear her. Absolutely compelling speaker, did a very excellent job of tying together these two themes for our conference this year, as well as, I hope, leaving most of the attendees with some direct challenges on how to change their lives, and if not, make it just 7.5 minutes longer if you were there. So Jane was a really welcome addition, of course, to the conference. Last night kicked off the electronic theater as part of the Computer Animation Festival, which was extremely well attended, some excellent content. Jane was in the audience as well and had some nice tweets out about how interesting some of the content was, so I hope you caught that as well. Exciting things coming up starting today. As you know, the exhibition is opening. I've got some stats here, you might have them as well. We have 161 exhibitors this year, representing over 44,750 square feet of show floor. That's almost 5,000 square feet above last year in 2011. So a very strong indicator of what's going on in terms of exhibition sales with conferences. 58 are non-US exhibitors, which is about 36% of our exhibition. Exhibitors represent a total of 19 countries, and there are 42 first-timers. There's some exciting new things this year at the conference. SIGGRAPH Mobile is kicked off. It's a session that's happening tomorrow on Wednesday, which is kind of a no-brainer as far as I'm concerned, and maybe we should have been doing it all along. But our chair, Lars, has done an excellent job of identifying content that, of course, lives and breathes on your mobile devices. And it kind of spans the gambit of everything from art application up through research, interactivity, so you have the developers, the users. It should be a really nice addition and supplement to what's already happening at SIGGRAPH. I hope you guys are able to see it. In addition, we have almost twice as many production sessions as we usually run at SIGGRAPH. These, of course, are the really big draw, big rooms when Hollywood production folks are coming in and showing you basically how they made all the bells and whistles and rightfully bragging about them. We have some really great surprises coming with production sessions, including an appearance by Real Steel's Noisy Boy Robot, which should be a really big draw. Near and dear to my heart is the SIGGRAPH Art Gallery, which Brian spoke of just a little bit. I do hope you take the time to get a personal tour in there. The Art Gallery has been in the process of being refined over the last few years. For some of you that's been around for a long time, you'll know the art gallery has been usually a very huge, very large show, kind of a survey, if you will, of the state of digital art. And we've made a very concerted effort to concentrate and distill that size of a showdown into a very small and more manageable, more intimate setting, so that we're picking much more direct and thematic approach to art making. So we're not just picking the very best of the best everywhere, we're picking the best based on a certain theme. And Osman Khan, our art gallery chair, has done an excellent job of that this year. In addition, again, we have published, as well as the artwork itself, our art papers in a MIT Press Leonardo Journal collaboration special issue of the Leonardo Journal, which is extremely exciting because it gives the art and the art papers a place to live outside of the conference in an extremely reputable journal. So that's very exciting. We had 412 submissions for our tech papers program this year, of which 94 were accepted, which is a very respectable rate again. And other than that, really just looking forward to all the content unfolding. Really strong courses session this year. Some of you, if you probably do nothing else, you get some really good sound bites and visuals if you get a tour in the e-tech as well. Preston has done a wonderful job down there. We're very, very proud of him. Thank you so much. Have a great conference.